I decided to do a live today. Um, I thought I was going to be under the weather, so I was unsure about this week's video, but I am just trucking on and I'm making it through. I'm okay so far, so fingers crossed. I have been working on a bunch of whips, so I actually just finished one and then I'm working on another one, and I want to share them with you, and I will share with you all the details. So you must have seen this one in my latest video. I think it was from last week. Hello. So this is the baby blanket I was making with mandala in the color gnome, and I am finished, you guys. So this is a V cluster stitch pattern. I'll show that to you up close. It's a very easy one row repeat, and I found this pattern online by Nastasia, so you can search for double crochet V cluster stitch. I think that's what it's called, and you will find her pattern for this. It is so beautiful. And guess what? I thought I would need more yarn, so I went looking for more yarn that would match this. So I went looking for a yellow yarn, and I did find some. I think it was from Hobby Lobby, but I didn't even have to use it. So I ended up just doing this with one cake, and I have a little bit left. I have a tiny little bit left, not enough to do one more row. So I stopped and I'm done this blanket, and I'm so excited. Okay, mandala gnome usually has blue in it, but this cake didn't have any blue, and that's why I picked it up. It just reminded me of like candy and popsicles and rainbows and just like all these fun things. So that's why I was so excited to make this, and I'm so happy that it's done. Thank you all so much for your comments. This is my latest fresh off the hook, hot off the hook, as they say. And yes, it's all lining up well. And there's my blanket. Okay, so I finished that. And so mandala yarn is a 3-weight yarn. And for that one, I was actually using an I 5.5 millimeter hook, Susan Bates hook. And so because I was done that, I was like, why don't we work on something else with a small hook? So I went and pulled out a whip, you guys. I've had this whip for like over a year, okay? This is the beautiful shells pattern. It's actually pink. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it looks kind of cream on the camera, but it is pink. Let me see if I should turn on my light, if that will help. Okay, that's better. So now you can see it. It's this lovely, lovely pink color. And hello everyone. Hi. This is the beautiful shells pattern. It is available widely on YouTube, and I'm making it in a square. I know it looks very complicated. This pattern looks super duper complicated, but you can totally do it. Totally, totally do it. I don't have my own tutorial for this because I followed other people's, but hi. But you can totally make this. Once you get started, it's just a 2-row repeat, and I will show you the yarn I'm using. So I think this might be backwards, but this is Baby Bee Sweet Delight. This is a yarn, Hobby Lobby yarn, and this is the color called Pink Aboo, and it is a number 3 weight. So it is a thinner yarn. It's almost like a mandala yarn. It's very, very similar to the mandala yarn. This recommends a 4.5 millimeter hook. So I have a 4 millimeter hook, which is my G, and then I have a 5 millimeter hook, which is my H hook. So hello. Yes, it's called Pink Aboo, Pinkaboo, Pink Aboo. And this is, again, Baby Bee Sweet Delight. I think I bought this. No, I didn't buy it on clearance. I think it was regular price, or, you know, they're 30% off. So I'm using my Susan Bates H 5.5, sorry, H 5 millimeter hook with this project. And I actually worked on it this morning. So I spent some time and I did a couple of rows, and I'm like so excited. I know it's thinner yarn, and I've been like so into the bulky weight and super bulky weight and jumbo yarn for which was most of the winter in November and December and some of January, but now hopefully spring is coming. And so this is a very, very light blanket. Um, this could really be anything. You could make this like a table runner. You could make this, yeah, it could be similar to Crystal's pattern. I think a lot of people on YouTube do have this pattern. They're just called different things. The one that I follow is called Beautiful Shells. And what was I saying? Yeah, so this could be used as a table runner. Now mine is a square. Mine, I mean, when I'm making things, I'm always just like baby blanket and I just start. But it doesn't need to be a baby blanket. So it can be a tablecloth. It can be a centerpiece. It can be really anything you want it to be. And I'm just going to continue in the round. So I only have a little bit of this yarn left, which is just this much, not that much. But I do have some other colors picked out. So I have two different colorways. One is actually another, another yarn bee or baby bee color. So the other one I have is Baby Bee Sweet Delight in Sweet Delight Pomp in Mint Charm. So see, this one does have the tag on it. So this one I did get on clearance for $1.49. This is the color Mint Charm. So it's this really pretty green. It looks kind of blue on the camera. It's more green, okay? This yarn, I don't know if you can see it. Do you see those like kind of the white, like, it's like white specks. It's like a white thing wrapped around the yarn. So it gives it a little bit of a different look. But this is also a light 3-weight, recommends the same hook size. So the plan was to do this after the pink. So the inside would be pink and then around it would be blue. But then I found another yarn. So in my stash, I found loops and threads. What is it called? Loops and threads, ombre hues. This is a polyester blend. Okay. I bought this on a whim at Michael's a while ago, and I really did like this yarn, and I thought that I would make something amazing with it. And it's still sitting here. So, what colorway is this? This is called it says rose / sky blue / lilac. So I guess it's those three colors. And that's what it is. So it has some red, it has some purple, and it has some blue in it. And it's a really, really pretty color. So this one is also a light 3-weight, and it recommends a G4 millimeter hook. So because of those recommendations, I was thinking that I could use this next in this pattern. This ball is actually 426 yards. So this would take me quite a ways with this pattern. So again, let me just put it up with the pattern that I'm making so you can see it. Okay, so let me pull this up again. So this was the Beautiful Shells, and this is a very light pink color. And then this is the ombre hues, loops and threads, ombre hues. I don't know if they sell this anymore or this was just like a test thing and then they removed it. But what do you think? Like, will this go? I don't know. It's going to kind of change the color scheme. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to see if I can see the comments. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what that button is. It looks like it says comment on it. I don't want to press anything. Okay, so there's a few ideas. One idea is to do this pink and then add in the green afterwards and finish this and be done with this pattern and use the loops and threads ombre hues for something else entirely, because this is a really, really pretty yarn. I don't know why I had so much trouble with it. I'm trying to remember what did I try making with it, because I tried making something. You can see that I've wound up the yarn on here. So I did try making something with it. But now that I'm feeling it, it's so soft, you guys. It's really soft. It does have a little bit of a halo. And again, this was the color, oh my gosh, where did it go? It's called Rose Sky Blue Lilac. Rose slash Sky Blue slash Lilac. Okay. And it's a light number 3, and it recommends a G4 millimeter hook and 426 yards. So it says it's a polyester blend. 75% polyester, 25% acrylic. So it does feel nice. Maybe I'll just make something else out of this. I don't know. Maybe I can do another shells pattern and just use this yarn. That would look really pretty. You can just see all the colors in there. There's like the lilac, the rose, the sky blue. It's really, really pretty yarn. You can see the other side too. So what are your thoughts? Should I use this yarn for this project, or should I just do the pink and green and call it a day? I don't know yet. Sometimes I feel like the project gets to a decent size and then I kind of don't want to extend it too far because I don't want it to get too big and out of hand. And so far, this yarn has been manageable. This has been really, really good. So let's see. I thought I might work on it a bit while I'm chatting with you. I just hope I don't make any mistakes. It's been a while since I've made it, so I am not proficient in it yet. But yeah. Oh, also I'm wearing a poncho that I made. This is a Karen Simply Soft in Sunshine. That's what I'm wearing. This is just a poncho that I made. You can see that. I made it a while ago. It's been a couple of years. Hi, everyone. It's been a couple of years since I made this. And you like the green? Okay, yeah. I feel like the green kind of just goes better because it's a very light pink, and the green kind of goes with it. And I feel like if I add in that loops and threads yarn, it's going to be kind of, I don't know, it'll be off. It'll just be like starting a whole new colorway. So the green might be my best bet. So I'm just going to work on this for a couple minutes. In case you just came in, I showed my mandala yarn blanket that I made. And now I'm working on my beautiful shells blanket. What else? So nope, you can't see it behind me. But I plan to make a video for Thursday. And in Thursday's video, I'm going to share with you some solid granny squares I've been making and what I'm going to do with it. So I generally don't make that many granny squares, but when I do make granny squares, I get very excited and I start to love the process of joining them together. Usually that's the most scary part for me as well, but it's actually the most enjoyable part too, is joining them together. So I had mandala gradient yarn, and so I'm finally using that up. Okay, here's my project. I'm going to work on it a little bit. Sorry. Hopefully you didn't hear that. That was a notification on my phone. So yes, mandala gradient yarn that I am using for the project that I'm going to share in tomorrow's video. So if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications so you can see when all my new videos come out. I am generally on Mondays and Thursdays, I have a new video, and here and there I'll do a live. I would like to get into lives a bit more because it's fun and I get to see new faces and you get to see me too. So I would like to do more lives. I just need to kind of plan it out and, make it happen. But yeah. So what else? So once I do that granny square project, I do have some more whips. I'm just trying to make it through my whips. I have 4 Annabelle shawls with mandala yarn that I've started that I'd like to work on. I'm trying to think, what else do I have? I have a couple of whips. Oh, and then I have like a whole bunch of Lion Brand Thick and Quick yarn that I bought to make hats, and I have made a lot of hats, but I still have like 10 to 12 balls left, so I would like to use those. So I actually have a pattern in mind for that too. So there's a beanie called the PNW beanie, and I think it's worked in the back loop or the third loop, and you go all the way around, and it gives like this ridged effect on every single row of the hat. So I just want to start that and see if I can make it with one ball. And if I can, then I can make like 8 or 10 of them. And then I will just keep them. It's not that cold here anymore. I'm in Texas, and the weather has gotten better. I think I still have the heating on in the house, so I might need to fix that. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on and say hi and see what everyone's doing. What is everyone making? I am working on whips. I am trying to work through my stash. So I did a yarn inventory last week. I had my daughter help me. So we wrote down, the brand, the colorway, how many cakes or skeins, whether there were any like half skeins. Though generally I just counted the full balls. I didn't go into my scrap bag. I also didn't count my cotton yarn. But does anyone want to guess how many balls of yarn I have? So I have some behind me and I have some in my yarn closet. If you want to guess in the comments, leave me a comment and let me know how many balls of yarn you think I have. And I will tell you in tomorrow's video. So make sure you watch tomorrow's video. I'm going to tell you how many balls of yarn I have. The number is less than 500, but more than 100. So I will let you guess. You can let me know here in the comments, or when this video comes out. When this replay comes out, you can write in the comments there as well. You're crocheting a snake. That's amazing. So Jennifer over at Cinnamon Stitches, she just released a brand new tutorial for a snake. And so definitely go over there and check that out. I have made a few snakes in October and November. I still have some of them. I used Big Twist Value yarn. One was the color's called Neon Lights, Neon Brights, something like that. And it just came out so beautiful. It's like a block of yellow, then a block of purple, then a block of orange, and it went on like that. So that snake came out amazing. And then I took that yarn and I wanted to mix it with black yarn. So I held it together with black yarn and I made another snake. That one was amazing. I love the way that came out. It like looked neon and black together. It looked so good. So yeah, it's exciting to make a snake. It's really fun. Are you making it with blanket yarn? I made it with worsted weight yarn. And yeah, I am trying to plan out things for the next couple of months, trying to see, I bought some beads for Valentine's Day items. I wanted to make something. So this is just a mix of red and pink and white and sparkly. So I bought, skinny chenille. Perfect. Yeah. So the skinny chenille I've used is Big Twist Posh. And I actually made, where's my dinosaur? My dinosaur is right there. My dinosaur is right there. So, okay. Yeah, so I bought these beads. So I have a couple of ideas. So one idea with these beads is to do more fidget hedgehogs. Those are amazing. You need to check out that pattern for fidget hedgehogs. It's over on Etsy. It's on Ravelry as well. And I have one sitting right there. It's sitting right behind me. So I might make, each hedgehog takes about 68 beads. And I have, it doesn't even say on here, but I think this is like 1,000 or something. So I could make quite a few hedgehogs, but I might make a few of them. The other plan is to use the beads. I saw these nice patterns by the same designer. So she made hearts, little hearts, and then the border of them has these beads. I saw that. Then I saw another pattern with a, it's like a keychain. So the center is a smiley face. So you make a circle and then you embroider on the eyes and a big smile. And then attached to that was like a tassel. And then the keychain part was on that. So it was really nice, but I thought it was a little bit involved. I was thinking of making something for my kids' classmates, but I mean, I think in my son's class there's like around 12 kids. My daughter's class there's like 18 kids. So that's a little bit much. I don't know what I could make quickly for 18 kids. But if you have ideas, let me know down below in the comments. Um, my voice is starting to go, so I'm going to sign off for now. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll have another video for you tomorrow. Hope you have a wonderful crochetful day. Bye, everyone.